Hi, this is Bhuvana Rajaram again and happy to present in this video segment three words. I don't know about you, but the case here with me is how many ever times I read, understand, and apply the meaning of certain words or use those words in sentences, they still remain elusive to me. After a few times, I tend to forget those words. So I picked up such words which for me have always been a challenge and wanted to kind of present the findings, present its usage, and also share some of the interesting details related to its origin, right? So the three words that I had for this video segment is punctilious, serendipity, and slamdunk. Let me repeat: punctilious, serendipity, and slamdunk. Right? So punctilious, the meaning is someone who's very, very attentive to the details, pays attention to even the most minutest of aspects in anything for that matter. It could be work, it could be personal life, for anything. So, for instance, if you're working with a very punctilious boss, you cannot just finish your work and leave it at that, right? You'll have to ensure that everything is done appropriately. The work is completed in all aspects. It's presented on time. There is follow up. There is call to action. I'm just taking a professional example. So, a punctilious boss is someone with whom you need to be very careful working with, because every little detail of the work that you are submitting to them has to be picture perfect, right? A couple of examples here would be my mother is very punctilious when it comes to the dinner table arrangements, because she wants everything set in the particular right order and nothing should be out of place. Or another example here would be my teacher is very punctilious when it comes to the revision test. She does not want any one of us to even miss one test, even before the main exam. So these are the couple of examples in which you could understand the meaning of the word punctilious. So in short, it means attention to detail. So when I looked up the history behind, the etymology behind this word, it goes all the way back to the 1630s and may have had its origin from the Italian word puntiglioso and the Latin word punctum. So this may have been its origin. So that is what punctilious is all about. The second one I had was serendipity. Serendipity is good fortune or good luck coming your way when you least expected it. So let's say you're accidentally ending up finding a booty. Let's say you're like going into work and without any notice, you suddenly receive an email which says you've been promoted, right? So a chance occurrence or something that happens that is not planned, which is an unplanned activity, but whereas the outcome is extremely positive for you, right? So that's what serendipity, the meaning of the word serendipity is all about. So a couple of examples here would be he is extremely serendipitous, because I think he had the first posting for him as soon as he finished his studies was right at his hometown. So he didn't have to travel much. So that was a big stroke of serendipity. And my brother, I think it's always the case of serendipity with him, because he doesn't have to look too much for work. All the opportunities come his way very naturally. So that's a couple of examples that bring out the meaning of the word serendipity. So again, what is the origin behind this word serendipity? It was coined in the middle of the 18th century by the author Horace Walpole, and apparently he absorbed this word from a Persian fairy tale called The Three Princes of Serendip. a fairy tale called The Three Princes of Serendip. So apparently he picked up this word from that particular fairy tale. Right. So this is number 2, which we finished, serendipity. The third one is slam dunk. I repeat, slam dunk. SLAMDUNK. Have you seen these basketball players, just jumping up and putting the ball right there into the hoop very naturally, very forcefully, very dramatically? You can remember this particular act when you want to use the word slam dunk, because that's exactly what it means. Doing something very successfully, forthrightly, in a forceful manner, in a dramatic manner, right? So that's what slam dunk means. Couple of examples here would be, it was a complete landslide victory for the opposition. It was a complete slam dunk for them because they had done enough groundwork and they won the elections just like that, right? That is one way of looking at the word slam dunk. So it's a sporting metaphor. Actually, it actually had its origin in the sporting arena, but we brought it to the language usage, and which where the meaning is in this particular manner, doing something easily, forcefully, and very dramatically. So probably another example here would be, it was centum for her in maths exam, because it was a complete slam dunk centum for her, because she is very studious and she had done a phenomenal job of preparing for the exam, right? So these are the three expressions that I have, and I hope through this video I've reiterated the meaning for myself, and I hope you had something to take away from this video. And also taking a moment to thank some of my friends and contacts who've kind of given me very, very critical feedback in terms of improving the quality of these videos. Some have requested for a better audio quality, some of them have asked for subtitles, but I've just only begun. I mean, like, I'm about a few months old in this exercise, and I'm really not sure of the feedback that I'm getting, and I'm not sure even of the response. So as the weeks go by, as the months go by, let me see what best improvements I can bring to this video. But thank you so very much for staying with me. See you. Take care.